Hi there, I'm Kyle. I work here at the university in Information and Technology Services. So I want to talk a little bit about how I see infrastructure and IT process evolving as the future of work. In some ways, it's a continuation of the trends that we've seen in the last year, or last few years rather. The shift to enabling more remote collaboration, the services and tools that are needed to support that hybrid, which I also have some opinions on, but save that for another talk. It's just continuous growth, but I think to me the interesting piece that is there, because we add all these new things, we expand all the services and solutions that we offer, the old ones don't go away at the same pace, or they lag. And so there's really some interesting problem-solving challenges to explore there, that I think aligns really well to the kind of skills that you all are learning at UMSI. There's also all the work to continue in the growth and expansion, planning new services with intention, partnership and planning with the business. IT is a lot more integrated into the business than it ever has been. And so really that's, again, a way to capitalize on the breadth of knowledge that you all build and have your companies farther along and come out with better solutions, more sustainable solutions in the end. It's ideal when it happens that way, but it doesn't always. And so there's another aspect of interesting problem solving when IT comes in late to the process, if you go that path, having to rework or re-implement. It's not fun, but it happens. And again, if you look at the opportunity from the problem solving aspect, there's a lot of work to be done there. Another trend that is particularly attached to infrastructure and IT process is managing risk. With all the expansion over the last few years, and it seems to be on a trajectory to continue, the risk goes with that. And sometimes, depending on the industry or the application, it can be exponential. A couple aspects of risk. We recognize much more today than we did 5 years ago when there are disruptions in IT services. Remote work, flexible work, people are working at all times of day and all days of the week. So there's really a lot of work around structuring IT operations to minimize downtime, if not eliminate it. What is table stakes for consumer services of not having downtime, being able to pull up the app on your phone and have it work all the time is more and more a requirement for business IT and IT operations. And a lot of architecture and solution design goes into ensuring that availability in the enterprise. Security, with all the expansion and also the introduction of AI into so many things, security risk is a real thing, and that is a specialization all unto itself if you want to go that path. The complexity adds to this risk in both areas. A couple of examples: people are looking at multi-cloud in order to meet that availability and resiliency need. That's a huge complexity on itself that's compounded with all the things: security, availability, and knowledge, having knowledge of the places where you're deploying stuff. And so all that leads to everything needing much more coordination. And again, the skills and the interdisciplinary work that you are doing as an SI student translates directly into leading those types of efforts towards successful outcomes. Finally, a number of opportunities. Visibility across IT and business is key. Learning the skills, the tech skills and the information skills, and then applying those to a subject area and expertise that you already have there or that you can acquire there to really not make it a two-sided process, but an integrated process of business informing IT and IT meeting the requirements of the business. It's no longer just a handoff oh, these are the business requirements, and we can create a solution to meet those. Planning in that process for the full retirement of systems. If it's a new system to replace an old system, it really helps if that old system actually goes away. Otherwise, you're not serving the business when you're now supporting two systems in place of one. So yeah, keep learning, as many of my colleagues have already mentioned, and go blue.